Warning. This is Brews and Bros, a laid-back podcast where we taste and rank some beers. We are not experts, and we are not beer sommeliers. We are just a couple of guys who love tasting all kinds of beer. We know what we like, and we want to share this with all of our listeners. 2 brothers, 3 beers. Let's go. Well, episode 5.
Number 5.
Brews and Bros.
Welcome.
I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
And we're going to be talking about a few things today.
Interesting things, I think.
I hope so, at least. And I'm doing my favorites. I've been waiting for this, Don, the Stouts.
Yeah.
It took us this long? Really?
I know. Well, hey.
Five episodes in, and now I'm finally having my first Stout,
I know.
really?
You know what? Especially with the weather it's been like the last couple of days, this is a beautiful beer to kind of go into. I love it. It's
What's better, right?
Winter time, cold, freezing, stouty to me is...
It's almost like an illusion, right? Because you think it's like a coffee and you're going to have that warmth. But, that beer gives you a little bit of warmth, too, when it's going down
absolutely.
Your throat like that, too. But this is Brews and Bros. Like the podcast warning said at the beginning, we're not experts. We know the type of beer that we like, and there's a few things that we focus on. We're going to do 3 beers, like always. Today, like we said, we're going to be doing 3 stouts.
I'm excited about this. I can't,
Tell them about some of the stuff that we're looking for in these beers.
Some of our focus, that POW factor.
The POW factor.
Yeah, and now we coined a new one last week, and last episode was a WOW factor.
Yeah, so the POW is on my lips, and then the WOW was, was it unexpected, something unexpected about the beer?
Yeah.
Something unusual.
It's not only just the taste; it could be the color, or the scent, or whatever, right?
All that, absolutely.
Color and head, we judge it on,
absolutely.
And obviously smell, taste, and the ever so popular afterbite.
The afterbite, Don Ernesto doesn't like when he's eating something, and that overpowering, lingering taste from the beer.
You know when it's just stuck in the back there and it won't go away, right?
Yeah, and that's a good segue into what we're going to be talking about. On Brews and Bros, we like to talk about something different in between these beer tastings, and we're going to talk about some unusual beer pairings.
Absolutely, yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. But I think we're right. Let's get right into the first stout that we have here.
So, honestly, Nickel Brook. This is our second time on our show here.
They're solid.
That's okay. Solid. And I'm going to tell you right now, this can. We'll put it up there. You'll see it later on social media, but you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, this is the Black Light All Night Stout by Nickel Brook Brewing Company.
Yeah, and it's sleek.
It
looks like you're in the sky. The stars are there. You're in space. The moon. It looks like a big moth there.
It is. It's like a moth with an orange color to it and 2 eyes.
Yeah,
it's like it's staring at you.
Yeah, it's like come out,
drink me,
and drink.
Yeah.
4.5% beer brew. Mm-hmm. I love all the description on back here, and they give a lot of really nice information.
Tell us a tale, Don.
There you go. Here's just a little bit of a description there. Velvety notes of dark chocolate and roasty coffee make Black Light a silky smooth all-night stout.
All night?
That's what all-night stout.
All-night stout.
Yeah, perfect for fireside stargazing. So not so much if you're at the cottage, but like us, we're at the pool. Maybe it's a late-night dip.
We can look up.
Yep.
We can look up at some stars. That's good with you.
And I love this little description here, the pour color, and we're going to test this out. It says that it's a chocolate mocha.
That's what they're saying. Yep. Chocolate mocha to the head and the color of this thing. So let's crack it open. Let's give this, again, this is the Black Light All-Night Stout by Nickel Brook. Got a good crack on that.
Ooh.
And
we can see through the glass.
See, yeah, it's just frosted enough here. I'm pouring it in. Yeah, we got that dark, chocolatey, velvety color that's pouring right into this glass here.
Oh, so dark, bro.
What did they say that color of that head was supposed to be?
Chocolate mocha.
Chocolate.
Not so much the head, but the pour color.
Pouring like a milkshake.
Yeah,
and
sure is, brew. This is dark. I love it. Dark. I love the way it looks.
I'm gonna say this, Don. I didn't even put it up to my nose yet.
Yeah.
And I think this aroma is going to be off the
charts
here.
Okay.
I really do.
All right. Did you just get like a little whiff?
Just like pouring it into the glass. That's the first time that's happened for me.
Okay.
Nowhere close. My nose is nowhere close to this glass right now.
Okay. That could be your little wow. Could that be a wow factor?
Okay. Oh my God. Is that something different again?
We're just going to keep adding things to it? Okay. This is what this is all about, though. We're always trying to find different things, right?
Right. Absolutely. Okay. So let's put in our noses and see. It does. It's just got so much going on.
Yeah.
When it comes to a stout, sometimes that it's almost you feel like there's like coffee grounds that's in the actual beer.
I'm getting that like roasted,
A maltiness to it for sure, and that's exactly what they were saying that it was going to be.
Yeah, this looks great. I can't wait to get into this here.
And this one's only a 4.5. You said, right?
Correct. Yep.
And we were talking about on one of the other podcasts that we've had stouts up to 10%.
Yeah, you've
the Don forgot about it, and actually it was kind of interesting. We were talking to the brewmaster, and he said depending on the day, depending on the batch, when they're going to test the alcohol content, it fluctuated a little bit. Got even a little bit above.
I haven't personally haven't tried a 10%, 8%. I think.
Sure.
But yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for it.
Let's go. Cheers.
This is Nickel Brook's Black Light All Night Stout.
Let's go.
Wow, absolutely delicious.
Oh, that's nice.
That's absolutely delicious.
Delicious is that's a great word to use. It's delicious.
So smooth and crushable. I'm gonna say it's sometimes you're a little worried with the stout that it's not going to be crushable.
Bro. It's light. It doesn't have that heaviness to it. So I can concur with you on that this is crushable. This is definitely crushable.
Going for another sip. That was a big gulp I took on the first one. Wow, but always a good sign when you can take that big gulp like that.
Yeah, this goes down in a good 5 minutes.
And then you pick up another one and another one after this. This is definitely crushable.
This is a 1, 2, 3. You can just like the can states, right? All night.
All night. It's I'm gonna say no pow factor per se. No wow factor in a sense. I was expecting these kinds of flavors when it comes to a stout. How about that afterbite there, Don?
It's not really prevalent there right now. So if I was enjoying this with, say a steak or something like that, I wouldn't. I'd be okay.
I think so too. I'm going to take one more sip, but I think I'm pretty close. I'm enjoying this. I have to say that.
Yeah, that's nice and light, airy, like. Goes down so smooth. It
goes down really smooth.
Yeah, that's a great beer.
So we got the Black Light All Night Stout.
Congratulations, Nickel Brook. You've done it again. They're crushing it for me.
Consistent. Yeah. What a consistent brewery they are. Anyways, are ready on 3?
Yep.
Okay, let's go for this on 3, 2, 1. 7.5. Finally, we got it. I don't even know what we're pressing here. What do we got? That was the first time on the show that we both spit out the exact same ranking. 7.5.
Did you have it in your head right away from after the first sip?
I knew I had to give it a high score.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be honest with you. When I can find a flavorful, crushable stout like this one is, and if that's what you're looking for, and on Brews and Bros, that's what we want to bring to our audience.
Absolutely.
We want to try to describe it in a way that's just laid back, but actually makes sense and is pertinent, where if you want to get this type of a stout, go and get it.
Absolutely.
It's crushable and flavorful.
For sure. This is a great beer. Congratulations again, Nickel Brook. Like, they've done it again. This is fantastic.
Well done. So 7.5.
7.5
for the Black Light All Night Stout. Awesome. Great start to the stouts. I was getting excited looking thinking about this podcast. Awesome start. We're going to be back in a little bit, and we're going to talk about some pairings.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Pairings, yeah. And we're actually going to do a part 1 and a part 2.
Yep.
But you're going to have to stay tuned to find out what that's all about.
That's right. We'll see you in a bit. Yes.
I'm saying we're back because
I don't know what else.
I don't know what else to say either.
Yeah,
but
okay.
We're back. We're doing stouts today. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Don can concur that my face, my smile is wide to wide.
So just to give you just behind the scenes, I mean that was crushed. That beer that we did
so quickly.
The Black Light All Night Stout by Nickel Brook was crushed pretty quickly after.
So quickly. Yep. We're having some fun here, and in between, like always, we're going to talk about something else. It is beer related this time, though.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about some beer pairings. So
Sure.
we want to hear about your beer pairings because the Don and I were talking about. We feel that beer can work with a lot of different food.
I believe so, for sure. Especially, what with our background and what we eat.
Yeah, like pizza.
Yeah, steak.
Right? You tell me. You're going to tell me out there in the world right now that if I have a glass of wine, that tastes better with my pizza than my unbelievable IPA that I'm drinking with it, or lager, or whatever your preferred beer is?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone's going to say that, Brew.
How?
All the wine snobs out there. And
How
I'm
can
sorry.
you
I
possibly
said it.
say it?
I said it. There's wine snobs, right?
We know there's wine snobs.
I know.
We know there's wine snobs out there. And to be honest with you, there's only two things that I will ever drink when I'm having pizza. And one is Coca-Cola, right? I think that was going back to my teenage days, and I wasn't drinking alcohol, and then all of a sudden you discovered alcohol, and you're like, wow, beer goes so
Yes.
good with pizza and wings.
Yeah. Oh,
Right?
yeah. It's a staple,
right?
You have
The
to have
grease
that,
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, anything meaty for sure, like steak. You have to have a beer. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't have wine in my house. I drink beer.
And you know what? And on your point too, I've been to a fancy restaurant and ordered a steak. And there's that kind of debate for a second in your head. You're like, I probably should look sophisticated and get
We might
wine.
get backlash on this. I think.
Well,
we
yeah,
think
and
we're
get a
gonna
bottle of wine. But come on, my stout that goes with that steak that I just got. Actually, I'm going to say it. I was at a steakhouse last night.
Yep.
Domestic.
What?
They had only domestic.
Come on. And we're in Niagara Falls.
Yeah. Ruth's Chris. Now, okay,
Are they on notice?
I'll say this.
Are they on? They're that. Bro,
I'll say this.
I'm putting them on notice. I
I'll say
wasn't
this.
even there.
We weren't in the main area, and I guess at the bar, the main bar, they had some stuff on tap. We were in like the banquet section, and I'd look over and I ask, first of all, the question: do you have anything on tap? And no.
Like deers and headlights.
No,
They didn't even know what you were talking
nothing
about.
Nothing on tap.
Perfect.
So then I'm looking at the beer fridge because you can see them in Dos Equis. Right.
I mean, that's okay if you're in Mexico.
Yeah, it's not even really. That's not even domestic.
What? That's not. That's That's a international. That's standard Dos Equis. Come on.
They get the standard stuff. But my point was this: I knew that I was having a nice beef tenderloin as my main course.
Yeah.
I thought a beautiful stout amber porter.
Could you imagine you were having a steak and then you had that Nickel Brook with you?
No.
Would that have intensified
Nickel Brook.
Well, come on.
Oh, no. It would have
You know what?
Even a perfect pairing.
Even if you went back there and behind the bar they had a Guinness, you would have had a Guinness.
Yeah, I think I would have taken a Guinness at least. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Are we getting off track over
a
here?
little bit off track. So Don was saying that he doesn't have any wine usually in the house. So he has beer.
Well, I mean, we have you guys over for Christmas. I'll pick up a few bottles because I know your dad likes it.
But my sister-in-law, the Don's wife, the other day, what did she make that you said in there? Beer works perfectly with it.
Yeah, she makes like her version of like a Mexican lasagna,
and
so it's layered with tortillas, and she puts
the ground
corn, the
beef
black beans, ground beef in
Yummy.
there,
Yummy.
some tomato sauce, obviously, and she puts it in the oven. And
what did you go for as your beverage?
A beer.
And
yeah, beautiful.
It worked?
For me, it works.
Right?
People might think with the sauce because of the acid might do something to it, but I mean, we're getting technical. Like I'm having a beer. Like I said, I don't have wine in my house all the time.
And I was going to
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I get home from work, I crack a beer open.
And I was going to say this. I love seafood. I will order seafood at restaurants.
I love it too. We had it for Christmas.
And I hate white wine.
Yeah.
Hate it. I like red wine.
Yeah, I can drink.
But I don't like white wine.
I'm not even going to say it.
And then they still look at you a little bit weird. I'm ordering my seafood. They're maybe expecting me to order a glass of wine or a bottle of white wine. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. And then when I go for the beer, I know, I see it. I see you sometimes giving me like, really? You're going to have a beer with that beautiful piece of fish or whatever the seafood is? Yeah, damn right I am.
Yeah, that's the beauty of beer, though. Spread the love,
Spread the love. Yeah. Okay, I am sick of the wine snobs saying that these wines are the best. thing to go with these different foods.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just pizza. It's not just wings. Get your fish. Get your Mexican pizzas. Get your ravioli. Get your lasagnas. Right. Pick a beer, and
Mix
I
the
promise
sauce
you,
in there. Like, come on,
I promise you, it is just fine. Anyways, we are on beer number 2. We're doing lagers today, and
No, stop making mistakes.
I did. Oh, I did it again. It's funny. No,
You're getting a slap for that one.
Okay, I wasn't. Stouts, and I love stouts. Those are my favorite. I can't believe I said lagers.
You know what? You did a little bit of tours of ice wine. I think ice wine's getting to you. You just talked about not having wine. Now I had to let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
You mixed a little ice wine out there.
I went on an ice wine tour today. It was the Discovery Pass. We sampled a whole bunch of
I'm sorry. I had to throw you under the bus. I'm sorry. We are about truth here on Brews and Bros.
Okay.
And you went on an ice wine tour. So that threw you off.
So we got the Black Coal Stout, and this is by Railway City Brewing Company.
Yep, they're out of St. Thomas, Ontario. Brew 6% alcohol.
6.0.
Looks good. Can, I mean, it's simple, black with some looks like a wheat symbol on the bottom over there.
We got some wheat. We got the train, right? We got their, well, that's actually their symbol itself, a railway.
For sure.
I've had a couple other beers from them. They got that that train, railway type of theme to their beers.
Yeah. Brew, this did win an award, 2016 gold medal, Brewing Award of Canadian. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. We didn't talk about IBUs on the last one, but this IBU is about 30.
Yeah, and it's clear on the can itself. It's telling you that it's an IBU of 30. So what we're finding out is that a lot of these beers will be about a 20 to 30.
Yes.
Again, that's that bitterness factor.
Yep.
So we're not expecting
for sure.
Too
and you
much.
Got some bittersweet chocolate, toasted coffee beans, and freshly baked rye bread notes that are gonna when you taste it. So let's see if that's in there, right?
Crack it open. Let's see if we can detect any of that in this beer. So I am going to pour it in. Ooh, that was a big knock. I apologize to everybody out there. It's that ice wine. All right. No more ice wine tours, I guess, before we do the podcast.
Yeah, I got to talk to your wife.
And the thing is, too, if you've been listening, you might notice that these podcasts get a little bit crazier and crazier as we go on, because we're drinking beers live. Well, semi-live, whatever you want to call it. We're doing 3 beers, and we're drinking the beer.
Oh, no, I might get some spillage, Brew.
Oh, the first spillage. Oh, I'm going to put some left. I'm taking a look. It's like lava flowing from a volcano.
It looks sexy. That looks really good.
Thankfully, it's away from the equipment that we're using from the podcast.
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
If we were filming a commercial, Don, it would have looked okay.
I mean, I'm going to take a picture of this and maybe post it. So we'll see how we feel.
Okay, but that was, I'm going to call that as a fail this time for sure.
Yeah, that's a violation.
So it was the
I wasted. Look at this. I think it's going to spill on my leg here. But okay, let's.
Definitely some wastage. Yeah. But we're looking at this thing. We got a nice dark lager. It's not transparent whatsoever. We don't have the light on again, Don. We got to make sure we turn on that light.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'm sitting right beside it.
It's right. I'm working the computer. I'm working the mixer. I'm working all this stuff that Don can't even turn on a light over there. All right, so I like that light on because I'd like to see if there's any translucent. No, it's dark. No. I'm putting it in front of the light, and I can't see the light. It's definitely very
Brew. This is a nice, beautiful color as well. Is it similar to Nickelbrook here? Do you see the similarity?
The head is definitely similar.
Yeah.
How did they describe the head? Do you remember on the other one?
Like a chocolate mocha.
Yeah, mocha.
It wasn't so much
the same thing.
Well, it's when they described it as when you pour it, right? So this to me looks similar to it, but it actually might be a little bit darker, Brew.
This one might be a touch.
Yeah, might be a touch darker.
It almost reminds me of batter of brownies.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Before you put it in the oven, kind of thing. That's kind of the look I'm getting for them.
Yeah.
I'm ready to put my nose in it. I'm going to see what the aroma's like on this.
You go ahead. Sorry, I'm
this
again over here.
Is the Black Coal Stout from Railway City. We said it was 6.0 and IBU's 30 ounces.
Nice. I just smelt it, Brew. Smells really, really nice, Brew.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, again, we're getting that maltiness.
Coffee, toasty,
mocha,
like a toasty. Yeah.
Little toasted, roasted type of aroma to that one again. Nothing overpowering. I'm going to give it my first sip. I'm not sure if you're ready over there, John.
I'm going to join you, so cheers on that.
Cheers. Okay. So, taking my first sip, and you know what? I'm going to do my technique. I'm gonna swish around.
Okay, swish it
and
around.
I'm going to make sure here. So we were talking about how if you've been drinking other things, swish around a little bit. Don't judge what you're drinking. And I don't care if it's beer. Whatever it is, don't judge it.
After the first
yeah.
sip.
Let's at least the second sip.
Yeah, because your taste buds are there, and you want to
and
clear
we were
that out
saying,
there, right?
if I have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, drink the whole beer before I give you my ranking, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So let's. I'm going to take another sip right now.
Oh my God.
It has a sharpness to it.
I get more coffee notes on this one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it is a little bit more sharp.
A little bit more sharp. If I was comparing it to cheese, we have, how they have the medium, the fort.
Yeah.
Right. So the Nickelbrook, the first one we had, would have been the lowest level.
For sure, yeah. This one here's got a bigger kick.
This is a fort.
Well,
right?
I mean, you're 4.5% with Nickelbrook.
Yeah.
This is a 6%er.
Yeah, if we're going just on the IBUs alone,
Yep.
it's definitely something that you want to
definitely
look for.
stronger.
I'm going to go in for another sip here. And anything else that you want to talk about with the look or the color or anything of this beer?
No, the head was really nice on it on here.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, and again, we have to be honest when we're talking here on Brews and Bros. I'm not going to put this in the crushable category.
I was just going to mention that prior to you saying that. Yeah, this is something for me. Is a one and done.
One and done, and again, it's not a negative.
No,
you just have to be aware
not.
of that, right? So
Yeah.
if I'm going to have this, if I'm sitting, food would be a key for something like this,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
So you have that flavor that's prominent. What about that after bite there, Don?
lingering a bit. I can feel it now. I don't know if that's because of the we're drinking these pretty quickly back to back, right?
We are.
I don't know if it's because of the first one we had, but a little bit.
I would agree with you on that though,
Yeah.
where it's kind of coating my
Yes.
my throat a little bit.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Touch. So I'm not going to give it a 0.0 on that.
Yeah.
After
No,
bite.
it's fine.
But it's fine. It's a decent beer. Has a good flavor to it. It's that I'm not gonna call it a wow factor. This is kind of what I was expecting when it comes to this type of a beer.
Correct. Something we're used to opening up and cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does its justice for sure.
Yeah, especially if you like a coffee stout in particular.
Yeah, they're very the more and more you drink it, I can like when I'm drinking it, I can feel that coffee. The coffee notes really
the
are
roasted,
there.
almost like that
Yep.
roasted coffee bean type of flavor there,
Which is nice. I like those. I like
me
that.
too. Me too. So again, this was the Black Coal Stout by Railway City Brewing Company.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready to give
think
this
so?
a rating here. And okay, it's fine. So the Don, he's telling me, "Are you ready?" And I'm ready. And then he goes and picks up the glass again, like he's second guessing himself. Right?
One
Go
more
with your
time.
gut.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Let's just go for it. So
Oh, my mouth is dry. Okay.
all right, I'm
You
gonna.
ready? Okay, you're gonna go in for it. Looks like you're going. No, you're done.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
6.9. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got a
Not
6.
far off.
Not far off. 6.9 from me, the Bruiser, and a 6.3 from the Don. And again, we want to make you guys aware when we're talking about our rankings, we know what we like. I like that smoothness. I like to be able to have 2 and 3 of these types of beers. And for me, this one was a one and done. But
Yeah.
if you like that coffee type of flavor, if you want that, it has a pretty prominent type of flavor to it overall.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
This is definitely something. That
This is something. This is beautiful. It's a nice beer.
It's a nice beer.
Like you said, I agree with you. A one and done for me.
Yeah,
because
but that's okay.
It's just got that stronger factor to it.
Yeah,
it's a different beer, but
if
that's
this
okay.
was the last one in the fridge that I had,
Yeah.
perfect. Right,
Yeah.
you drink it and you're good to go.
Yes.
Go about your day.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are continuing with not the lagers, but the stouts.
This was the Black Coal Stout by Railway City, and I mean I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It was good.
We enjoyed it. We're gonna talk a little bit more about pairing. This is gonna be our
part 2
pairing
coming
number
up.
2 coming up, and we're gonna
See
give
you in
you
a bit.
our last beer. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, what a scare.
What
We're
a
back.
debacle. That was a debacle.
That
Brew.
was really a debacle. Just to
Scary times right now.
let you guys know out there that we thought we lost a clip here at the podcast, and thankfully we were able
A
to find
clip. I think we lost a whole second.
Well, yeah, most
Part
of it.
of
We
it,
lost
yeah.
like half of the podcast.
Oh my god.
We fixed it. I'm pretty technical over here. I had to work a little bit of wizardry. Finally, we're back on track. Thankfully, we're back on
Yes,
track.
thankfully.
Don was
great.
going to kill me, though.
No, not well. I mean,
No more ice wine.
no.
No more anything.
My God, I gotta talk to your wife.
And-
She's on notice.
She is.
And honestly, no more Saturday gigs here.
we
That's
were,
it.
Friday didn't
Friday
work
night.
out for me this time for this podcast. We usually film these on Fridays. Saturday has a different vibe to it. Different
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. I felt like everything was off from the beginning. As soon as you told me about ice wine, I was like, I don't know. This is not good.
I apologize.
This is
I'll
not
get it
good.
back on track, Don.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about our second pairing, the beer pairing. The first time around, we were talking about how beer is versatile. It can go for with any main course that you're having. How about the junk food, Don?
Yeah, that's this is an interesting. I'm trying to think about junk food. I mean,
I'm going to set the stage for you.
Okay,
right?
all right.
So
you know what? Play. I need some.
I'm going to give you a visual.
I need some
I'll
help
give you a
here.
visual here. So
yeah,
you got the munchies.
yeah.
And you happen to have a beer in your hand.
Okay.
Right? It's maybe at the end of the week. You had a long week. You're already drinking. You're
Yeah.
drinking some of that beer that you love.
Yeah.
Go into your cupboard. You go into your fridge. Is there what snacking foods? What snacking
I'm going
foods
to be
go
honest with you.
the beer that you're having?
Bruiser. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a chip lover.
Let's see.
I might be simple.
Anything in particular?
Yeah.
What kind of chips?
Doritos, cheese.
Oh, I was gonna say Doritos.
Were you?
I was thinking
Okay.
right off the bat. There's something about the crunchiness, the cheesiness.
Yeah, the tortilla, like
The tortilla.
And honestly, I like the cheese, but I can do Cool Ranch. I can do the jalapeno.
Yeah,
anything
you
Dorito
get into
wise,
those
like-
weird ones. I'm more
Yeah,
of
are
a
you?
traditionalist.
Yeah.
I like the standard
yeah.
Doritos. That
I just
orange
tried.
color
I just tried
Dorito.
the spicy bold or spicy barbecue
Any good?
one. Great, I love it.
So now, okay, so you have that beer.
Yeah.
Does it matter what kind of beer it is?
No, for me it doesn't.
Is there really any beer that you're drinking that you're like, this is not going?
You
with
know
those
what?
Doritos?
Okay, hang on a second. I mean, I know we're doing stouts. I honestly wouldn't go for a stout to drink with those chips.
Okay.
I'm, I'm leaning into, you know me. I like lagers. I'll lean into a lager that I have in the fridge.
Lager, IPA, the lighter color,
yeah,
maybe beers, hazy
yeah.
beers, possibly.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the saltines, the chips,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
How about the chocolate with the stouts? Ever had that before?
No, you know what? That's interesting.
I've had.
Do you eat a lot of chocolate?
I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but
Yeah.
okay.
I try. I try to stay away from it too.
We're not too far removed from Christmas.
Right.
And there was a lot of chocolate in the house. I'm not going to lie.
God.
We had boxes of chocolate, Toblerone, Lindor, everything.
Listen, between Halloween, the kids come home
Yes.
hammered with chocolate.
Yes, hammered.
You have a break in November,
Yep.
and then Christmas season starts, and it's chocolate
Again, right?
Yeah, you need
Chocolate again. I got a lot of stouts. It's winter time.
Yeah.
I'm happy today because we're finally doing stouts on this
Yeah.
podcast. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you, I'll throw it out there.
Okay.
Especially a nice milk chocolate.
Okay.
I know. If you heard, I'm not sure if it was episode 1 or 2, the Don hates nuts. I
said I don't hate nuts.
You
I
hate
can
nuts.
have 'em.
I love almond Hershey's
what-
with almonds.
No,
See,
okay,
see,
yeah.
he doesn't even like that, right? Oh my God. So,
No.
anyways,
I can handle a Snickers sometimes.
try it out. Try it out. A little bit of chocolate with stout.
Listen, when I go to your dad's house, I have his
Yes.
walnuts that he has on the table. I crack them open and I have a walnut. I mean,
Walnuts.
I got to be in the mood, bro.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We're on our third beer here. We're doing stouts, like we were saying. I love this name, the Peppermint Pattie Chocolate Milk Stout by Wellington Brewery.
Yeah. They're out of Guelph, Ontario.
Guelph, Ontario.
Yeah, I'm stoked to actually taste this as well. The can is I wouldn't say simple brew. I mean, it's got a green and white cow on it.
The peppermint, right? So
Yeah.
they're trying to go for that
Yeah,
peppermint
milk stout.
How about that? I'm going to assume. So, we were also talking about how the hoarder culture, that gardening background that the Don has it.
You're gonna put
I'm
me
going
on
to
the
assume,
spot.
is that a mint leaf? There's lots of mint leaves on these, right?
I'm going to give them. Yeah, you
Right?
know what?
Mint
I'm going to
leaves.
give them. Yes, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
mint.
That's good call out. Brew.
Why didn't you bring that up?
I don't know.
I'm bringing up the floral aspect of this. What's
I'm
going
not
on?
even. Yeah.
Looking at the cow, then there's mint leaves all over.
I'm looking
this
at the
thing.
cow.
All over. So
Yeah, you know what? That's I'm on notice now.
you are
Okay,
nice.
IBU's 24 brew.
Yep.
Okay, and you know what? The interesting thing when I was reading the can here, remember we didn't talk about this, but glassware. Is this another talking point?
Yeah,
because
I think
on
we're
here it's
gonna have
telling
to
us.
bring it up at
Okay,
some point,
okay.
I
So let me
think.
tell you here on Wellington, great job. I love the way everything's set out here. It has temperature here too. It's got the IBUs, but it also tells you which glassware to use.
Okay.
I'm assuming it says snifter.
And it's not the boot. So right
No,
there's a boot that if I don't know, Wellington, come at us. Not come at us. Just tell us about why you have a boot on there. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Is it a British thing? Wellington sounds like a very British sounding name, right?
Is that like a rain boot?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's like a galosh.
Galosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe you're in the farms, you're cow tipping, and I don't know.
So this is again the Peppermint Pattie Chocolate Milk Stout. I don't know if we said it was a 6.6, so it's a little bit.
We're gonna tag Wellington on this. We're gonna get some
Hang 'em up.
explanations.
Give us an idea.
Absolutely.
Tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm cracking this bad boy. Let's
Okay.
go. Beer number 3. You know what happens as we go along in this podcast. We're drinking semi-live to air.
Oh.
Nice crack of the can there. I'm gonna pour this in. Ooh, this. Wow, how are you getting that so perfect? Don's pouring it like there's sound effects over there.
Brew, because I didn't pour it the traditional way.
What did you do?
I'm just pouring it like it's a.
Are you? Oh, you're.
Oh, spill again!
Holy
Oh,
cow!
my God.
Number 2.
It was so good, Brew.
Are you working at National Geographic? Are we not talking about
No,
volcanoes
you know what?
over here? What's
hang
happening?
on a second. Hang on a second.
What's happening?
Have you seen those posts online
about how you're supposed to beer?
about posting pouring beers?
That might have to be something else we have to talk about.
Okay, that can be for another episode.
it aerates properly and all that
but in your
stuff.
stomach and you're not bloated
not
as much and blah blah blah.
But then look what's happened.
I know.
Right, this is like you're wasting beer again.
Another violation.
You're wasting
I'm
beer.
sorry,
Yeah,
man.
you're wasting beer.
No, it wasn't. This one wasn't as bad.
Actually, I'm looking at my no head on mine. So,
I got huge.
so what's okay?
Huge head on
So
mine.
you look
What
at
did you-
mine. I
yeah.
did nothing. I don't know.
Brew, set it over here. I'm taking a pic. We're gonna put it online.
Like, which one would you prefer? They're gonna probably go with yours, even
think
though
so?
you spilt a bunch of it.
I-
I like a little head on.
Don't make-
How do I even judge this head? I gotta
Hang
look at
on a
yours.
second.
My,
Don't make
my
it.
glass has
It was
no
only
head.
a little bit.
My glass has no
Wow,
head.
but there's a big difference here, Brew.
Okay, what's going on?
No, I'm saying like in terms of how look at that. Like I got a good inch on there.
Yeah, I don't like an inch.
Okay.
I like a half inch
All
at
right.
most.
Fair enough.
But
this is
but
a good-
I definitely don't like what I poured, which is no inch. I got nothing.
Like that's flat.
So I'm gonna divert
Yeah.
it. It's all you, Don. You tell us about the head on this beer because
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Brew, I'm seeing a lot of foaminess there.
Okay.
I like it. The color is similar to the other
is
ones
a
we've
beautiful
had.
color.
Yeah, it's
I'm
nice,
looking
beautiful.
over.
But I love like it's nice and thick.
Yeah,
nice and thick
brown.
foamage there. I'm gonna put a picture up there. You guys, like you said, I want to hear a discussion on this. If we can interact with everybody out there and say, like, how do you like it?
How do you like
I
it?
mean,
What kind
yours
of-
is not bad. That's like you can drink that
Actually,
all in one gulp right
To
now.
be honest with you, I've seen and I see you. My Instagram friends. You got breweries that they're pouring in that beer, and they're pouring in a good size head.
Okay.
And I'm just wondering if that's becoming a thing. What are you looking for when what's your perfect pour?
You know what I noticed too when you go to restaurants and you're ordering. Like I was at a restaurant with a friend at Strata West here in the Falls.
Yeah.
And okay, here's a good thing. I want a beer.
Yeah.
I look at what's on
Sure.
tap over there.
Okay.
I have two options for
Two
myself.
options.
Okay?
At least you had two.
Okay, well, there would have been a third, okay?
Okay, all right.
Two options for myself,
Okay.
okay? I can't even remember the first one. I think one was a Belgian Moon.
Yeah,
but
okay.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's a wheat beer, right?
Yeah.
Is that a wheat beer? I'm not turning to it. Okay,
It's
cool.
not going to be on our list. Wheat beers. I
Okay,
don't think.
first option was Creemore,
yes.
the lager.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
second one was a Guinness.
Okay.
And the
Yeah,
three
okay.
other ones, to tell you the truth, I wasn't interested. Oh, no, sorry. The third one was a Rickards Red.
Yeah, the Rickards.
So,
Red.
that was my, like, I didn't know. I didn't want to go
I'm
that
getting
route.
a Rickards. People, I'll get my Labatt's Blue. I'll get my Coors.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a Rickards Red. And you're thinking
Red.
that, yeah.
I went for
there's
the
something
Creemore. I went for the lager. I'm used to it.
Did you put your nose in this yet?
Not yet. No,
All right,
I don't even
let's-
know if I could brew. Like, look how thick
Yeah,
this is.
you got. I'm okay if you want to smell mine because I got no head on this thing.
I got so much head. Oh my god, I got some on my nose. You probably can smell. You can smell a little bit better than mine.
You know what though?
Yeah.
It doesn't have as much of an aroma as the other two for me.
All right.
And a little flat. I wish.
So no minty flavors there.
There's more mint on the can than there is in this. Well, I haven't tried it yet. But so far with this aroma.
Okay, no problem. Maybe it's in the.
Though? The mint has such a. My dad grows mint in the garden.
Bro, you can't kill that.
Right?
It's a weed, bro. You can't kill it.
Okay, but it's a very prominent aroma.
Absolutely.
Why am I not smelling any mint flavored?
Okay, fair enough. Let's give Wellington a maybe. It's in the taste.
Come on, your cow is green and white. I'm just surprised. All right, I'm not going to judge anything. A book by its cover here, because I haven't tasted it yet. Yeah. But come on.
Yeah,
I wanted mint.
How do you? I'm not
mint.
a brewmaster. Right. I don't know how you get those flavors in there. But
let's go in. I'm going in for my first taste.
Okay, cheers, bro.
Cheers. It's interesting.
Okay.
On that first gulp, I feel like the mint wants to come out.
Okay.
Okay, but it's we know the classic style of the stout, the maltiness. It's almost like they're fighting with each other, the mint and the malt. I don't know. What are you getting done?
I might have to disagree with you on this one.
Go for it.
Okay, because on my first.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Sorry, I'm cutting you off because I took a sip and now I'm smelling more mint. Is that even possible?
I don't know.
Okay, we're semi-live here. It's funny because I smelled no mint.
Hang on, Brew. I don't know. Okay, on your first point here, hang on a second. Okay, on my first sip, I took it. The mint flavor for me was there. It was there.
Okay,
I felt it.
All right, he felt it.
And now the second one, it's there again, Brew. It's more. It's enhanced.
Interesting.
I'm tasting that mint.
Okay.
It's in the taste. It's there. You're not seeing it?
Okay, on the second. This was my second gulp. Now it's in. This is an interesting beer.
Okay.
Because
okay.
Is it? Why am I bringing up so many wine references?
This is not good.
I'm sorry, but it's my wife's the wine snob. You know it. Come on, you can be honest.
It is.
You know
listen,
she is.
Listen,
you know
can I say I love your wife?
Yeah. Wine snob.
Listen to me. She corrupted you today.
She did.
Your brain is corrupted. It's in wine mode.
But my point is this. She has aerators. She has these special carafes because the flavor of the wine changes, and in a positive way normally, if you are giving it some time to rest. I've cracked the beer now. It's been open, for 5 minutes, whatever it is. I'm getting more flavors. I'm getting more aroma. This is interesting to me.
Yeah, and Brew, the mint's there.
The mint is there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a pow factor, but it's like a progressive type of flavor that you get.
Is this crushable to you? Not crushable. Borderline? I think this is a one and done for me.
I would say there's a little bit of a heaviness to it.
Yep.
Or it's probably going to be a one and done.
Now, I'm trying to understand too, when they say milky stout, remember, I'm not a professional here, so I was thinking about, am I wrong in thinking that it's going to be a little bit thicker, or what's the milky tones?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're going to know the answer.
The nitro stout, the milk stout, it's definitely a style that's become very popular.
Yeah, I've seen it out there, and it's interesting.
It definitely poured like a milkshake. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in for, this is my third or fourth gulp.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
I like the mint. It's
I like
smooth enough.
It's different.
Again, I'm not going to give it
very
that
different.
Crushable. How about the afterbite there, Don?
Yeah, it's a little bit lingering back there for me. But like the black coal, the one we just tried previous to this one.
Sure,
it's there. I didn't even say it. What's the percentage on this brew? I didn't say it.
I think we said it was. Again, this is the Peppermint Pattie Chocolate Milk Stout by Wellington Brewery. 6.6.
So this is the strongest one we've tried tonight.
Strongest one. We also found out it was an IBU of 24.
Okay. So a little bit less than the second beer.
A little bit less, but I'm not much in the way of bitterness at all.
Not that it can sway us in either way, right?
For sure. I would say it has a little bit of a little bit more of a silkiness than our previous one.
I like the mint though. The mint is a nice little touch there.
Yeah, you and your herbs and spices and all that. This guy grows so many different herbs in his house.
I can't wait.
He's Mr. Greenhouse.
Yeah, I can't wait for spring.
I know.
This is great.
I know. I'm gonna go one more sip, and then I think I'm pretty much ready for this one.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good too, Brew, if you want to go ahead.
All right.
I keep on saying on 3, then I go 3, 2, 1. So it's really on 1.
It's on 1, okay.
You see, this is
it's okay.
It's the ice wine getting me. Anyways, 3, 2. Wait a minute. Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
I gotta pause. I forgot what my ranking was going to be. I gotta try again. Hold on 1 second here. I'm trying to remember the previous beers I've had.
Yes.
And of course that plays a huge factor. So I forgot for a second what I rated the previous beer. Okay, I got it.
This is great.
Yeah, let's go. Ready?
Let's go. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is what's gonna make it interesting. Okay, go. I don't even know what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, go.
2, 1.
7.
7.0.
Okay.
Second time. Oh. Totally the wrong one. That's the sound that we're supposed to have for the POW. For the POW
okay,
factor.
I'm giving you one of these first.
Which one? Yeah, and then press the right one.
And then we need
there. We go.
Okay.
Second time on the show.
It's okay.
The first 2 times that we got it spot on, though.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the first 2.
Yeah, no, it was the first one and the third one. Yeah,
and the third one. But I mean that we had.
Oh yes.
Of all the podcasts.
Oh my God, yes.
Done.
Yeah.
So interesting. Are we more in sync?
I think so. Are our taste buds evolving?
I don't know.
Yeah, they might be.
It's interesting.
Or are the beers just getting a lot better? We're evolving our palate.
You know what? That's what it is, and that's part of the reason why we wanted to do Brews and Bros. The breweries out there are doing such a fantastic job. We've already mentioned it many times on the podcast. The flavors are unbelievable. Doesn't matter what style of beer we're trying; they're all different.
Yeah,
they all taste different. It's great.
That's why I love craft beer, bro. I mean, what these guys are doing out there is just
they're magicians.
Sorry, I don't even want to say guys. There's women out there too. Sorry,
talented.
Sorry, I apologize for that, but talented people that are just kind of putting out these flavors, and I want to learn about that more.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. We will. We have some ideas coming forward. We're going to start with our local breweries that we're going to get in. We're going to get the behind the scenes.
We might even be, if this thing evolves, we go traveling.
That'd be great.
We're going to do it on site. We're going to go to BC.
So again, that was a 7.0. Our third beer here was the the Peppermint Pattie Chocolate Milk Stout by Wellington Brewery. So we did some stouts today. I was happy.
I was extremely happy too.
Winter, it's cold. It was like -5 today. And having a good stout by the fire.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Maybe a little chocolate. Maybe a Dorito. A bag of Doritos.
Yeah, I might have a munchie when I get home.
Something. I'm making you hungry, am I not? Eh?
You are, yeah. I only had a plate. I had a plate of pasta with butter before I got here.
Pasta with butter. Yeah. Anyways, this was Brews and Bros. I had a blast. I'm hoping you're having a blast too.
Let's go.
2 brothers.
3 beers.
We're out.